Welcome back to another episode of Minority Report featuring Black-owned businesses, and I'm your host, Lachelle Smith. On this episode of Minority Report, I have back with me Jamila Garrett. She's been a guest on Minority Report before, and she is back to tell us about the launch of her new website, some new products that she's offering, and a women's empowerment campaign that she has launched. I want to give Jamila Garrett like the wildest, greatest, largest welcome. Thank you so much for being back on Minority Report talking about Olivia Rose. You know, this brand, like I see it all over social media and I'm just like, oh my God, my girl's really doing her thing. Like I love it, especially right now with everything that's going on. You know, so many Black-owned businesses are, either threatening to close or getting ready to close, but you've, been able to expand your brand and add new products, and you have a lot going on, and I really want to unpack all that. So first of all, thank you for being a guest on my platform. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me. It's definitely an exciting time despite all of the uncertainty, and with everyone globally. So I am grateful and happy to be here in this seat to be able to still talk about my small business.
Yes. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. With everything that's going on, so many businesses, are really struggling to find funding, struggling to stay open. Even the brick and mortar stores are struggling. So when I see brands that are still, prospering and growing even in this season, like I'm just so excited, for not just you, but for all of the brands that are continuing to see growth and see development. Now, with everything that's been going on, what has the response been from your customers, your former customers? Have you gained new customers? How has that been for you?
I have absolutely gained new customers, and the response has been amazing and magnificent, just considering our climate, considering all of the racial tension, all of the financial tension, and where we're going as a country. I'm again just truly, truly blessed. I still have a lot of my faithful customers, and I wouldn't be here right now talking to you if I didn't. So luckily, my business has grown since the pandemic started, and it's due to a lot of just not being safe in the environment to go out to physical stores. So a lot of customers are transitioning to online ordering. It's as simple as clicking a button and receiving a package in a few days, and still being able to take care of skin and take care of your health and wellness, because it starts from the inside too. So it's been, response has been great. I appreciate all of my faithful customers who have tenure, and then all of my new customers as well.
Yes. Okay. Shout out to all the new customers who are experiencing Olivia Rose Luxury. So even with that, even with the expansion that you're experiencing, that's also brought about a launch of a new website. So talk about, talk about that process and what that has looked like for you.
Yeah, sure. So I have been in business for 5 years. I actually started off and rebranded, changed, expanded, added new products. However, I did not have my own website. So as of August 1st of this year, I was able to launch, as you can see here, OliviaRoseLuxury.com. And it's been amazing because it's something that I can control. I did the design for the website, of course, consulting experts in the field, but it allows me to be more efficient as a business owner, because as I have new products, I can just go in and update my own website. And it also allows me to engage with customers, send out notices about sales, events. So it's been a great experience so far. So again, it's OliviaRoseLuxury.com.
OliviaRoseLuxury.com. We are definitely not going to forget the name. We are not going to forget the branding. Now, I know, like, when I follow you online, like, everything is, the rose is like central to your brand. So talk about that. Like, what is this relationship that you have with roses? Is it just your favorite flower, or does it have like a deeper meaning?
It definitely has a deeper meaning. So my company, Olivia Rose, Olivia was my grandmother's name, and she had a rose garden. And so that was her favorite flower. So my name is not just a name of, it has no depth or meaning. It's definitely a legacy to help carry on my grandmother's name and her love for roses. And roses are also my favorite flower and favorite scent, even growing up, even when the rose scent was not as popular.
Not as popular.
Yeah, it's always been my favorite scent. So that's the connection I have to the name Olivia Rose. It's also to help carry on the legacy that lives in my family.
That's awesome. Like, cause you have a daughter now, right? Is she in college yet?
No, not yet.
Not.
She'll be 16.
Oh. So I
Yes.
know it's just like when I think of, when I think about legacy, and I just remember from, our last interview in which you were saying, about, your daughter and, all
Yeah.
the different activities and things that she was in. But it was very important to you that you were able to have this brand, that you would be able to live out, all of your grandmother's, love for roses and everything and what she meant to you, but also to have something to pass down to your daughter. So this is just, just amazing that you are continuing in what you had already set out to do. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs kind of get lost trying to, keep up with what's trending and things like that. And they sometimes veer away from their original idea or their original purpose. But I'm glad to see that you're still doing what you're doing. And with that, being able to add on, new products. So tell me, what's the shimmer what is it? I seen it online and I was like, wait a minute, this is new. Hold on.
Yes,
I need more information. Tell me about that.
Sure. So I came up with the Virgin Islands collection, just considering that we aren't able to travel as much as we would. And I love the Virgin Islands. I've been there numerous times. So I created a Virgin Island body shimmer.
Ooh.
It's a body shimmer oil, and the scent is called Golden Seafoam.
Okay.
And the combination of notes that exist in the formula is a blend of white currant, vanilla, and patchouli. So it gives a very, very islandy feel when you put it on. And it's also, if I can get the bottle open, it's also a very lightweight, if you can see that texture there. It's a very lightweight oil. So it has a combination of apricot and sweet almond oils.
Okay.
Apricot oil actually softens your skin. It helps it look more resilient. And it's also a light oil, so it's not heavy or greasy. So it won't feel, sticky on your skin. And then also sweet almond oil actually helps with scars, stretch marks, the appearance of your skin. So 2 light oils in this body shimmer. And then it has a organic mica in it, so it's gold. So you'll get like a nice bronze shimmer. It allows you to travel without traveling, or to at least your skin will look like it's
right.
Look like you did.
Give the appearance that you've been laid out on the beach for some time.
Yeah.
And you got that summer glow. I think that's incredible. I think that's an amazing idea, because I know, some of us are getting that cabin fever. Some of us are absolutely tired of this quarantine, absolutely tired of social distancing. And you don't have to, risk your health, because we don't really know what's going on out there. We really don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. It's too much speculation of how, who's prone to get it, who's not prone to get it. It's not worth the risk. So you have a product that you can, use on your body, and it still, it still gives you that glow, but then you also have a tea. So how does the tea, how do you incorporate the tea with, with the island glow thing you got going on? How does that work?
Yeah. Sure. So I recently released a skin tea, and just to give you context, the reason why is because my customers would always ask me, what product should I use, or which cleanser, why should I use a toner, why should I use a scrub? And a lot of times I ask questions. I want to know, as a whole, holistically, what are you eating? What are you drinking? Because a lot of times you can use the best product. You can spend $500 on an eye cream. I mean, you can spend $300 on a cleanser and still not see the results you want. And that's because of what you're putting into your body.
Right.
So recently I was on a meditation journey, and I lost a lot of weight, and probably over 50 pounds. And that was because of my mindfulness around what I was putting into my body. I did not go on a crazy fad diet. I did not go crazy in the gym with, workout plans. It was strictly a mindset change about what I put in my body. So with that, with my experience, along with my customers' experience and need to want to have glowing skin, I created a skin tea. And this tea consists of a combination of floral herbs that help your skin to glow, that help fight inflammation, that help with hyperpigmentation. All of those issues can help be resolved with skin tea, and then of course using good quality products. So it has a combination of Indian rose petals that I actually sourced from India myself, as well as hibiscus, butterfly pea flowers, lavender, and chamomile flowers. Comes in a nice glass jar, which you can reuse. Again, it's Olivia Rose Luxury, so I'm always looking for ways that you can make your space luxurious as well. So you can use this as a mini flower vase, right beside your bed or in your bathroom. You can store your salts if you have bath salts. You can use it for that. So it's reusable, it's recyclable. Always paying attention to the environment, and most of all, it's very, very good. It's tasty.
It tastes good. That was going to be my next question. Like, well, how does it taste? It tastes good.
And I have some pictures on my website. It actually comes out in a nice deep crimson color, and it's delicious. And I don't add sugar to my tea, but I would recommend to add a drop of agave or honey, like a little sweetener to it. But it just having these amazing flavors blended and brewed, I would say try it. You'll be surprised at the taste. Is really, really good. And if you're not a hot tea person, you can add ice to it and make an iced tea.
Right. Now, see, that's awesome, because I know I see, even, now I clearly have makeup on my face, but then I see so many women, makeup down, but then when they take all the makeup off, it's just like, oh my God, what is going on with your skin underneath? Is it hyperpigmentation? Is it adult acne? Like, what's going on? And I mean, I think a lot of women and, men are wearing makeup now too. Like, I'm like, oh, wow, you look really gorgeous on the outside, but what are you doing on the inside? Like, are you taking vitamins? Are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you drinking enough water? Because I mean, I want you to look good when there's no makeup on. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be healthy, because your health is your wealth. I want you to be healthy like all of the time. So I love the fact that you created this tea, and I love the fact that, like you said, the bottle is recyclable and you can put flowers in it or salts in it. Like, I love that idea. Oh, and by the way, I know, we see brands and they have all of these, wonderful ingredients in it. But then when Jamila is saying, no, I sourced this in India, that is true. I saw her on Instagram. I saw her on Instagram in India. So she is telling you the truth. This is not private. This is not a private label brand. And I want people to walk away from this interview knowing that. Like, there's a lot of brands out there that you see, and they basically go to a private label company and they say, hey, I want this vanilla scrub, or I want something with gold flakes in it. And, they have this third party mix all these brands together, or mix all these ingredients together. And voila, you have this product, quote unquote, product line. But that's not the case with Olivia Rose Luxury. This brand is something that she's creating herself. It's hers. It's not, it's not like an a la carte, like, hey, I want aloe, I want patchouli, I want vanilla, I want this, I want that, and some company mixes it for her. No, this is why it's considered a luxury brand. And this, the ingredients, are painstaking to get and costly to get. That's what makes it a luxury brand. It's not, the name, or because it's European, or because something's imported. That's not what makes it a luxury brand. And I really, really want people to fully understand the difference between these luxury brands and, the stuff that you're getting that is, private label or white label products. So I just want to throw that out there, along with, like I said, you have the new line, the Virgin Island collection that you have. And then also you are venturing off into cosmetics now. So I see your lip gloss is popping. So tell us about, the makeup, you're starting to get into makeup now. And what's the campaign around the lipstick?
Yeah, sure. So Red Queen, it's a red matte lip, and as you can see, I'm wearing now. And also, I wanted to shout out my red nails to
the red nails, yes. Yeah. You are doing it. Go, girl.
Yeah. So yes, I decided to, again, another expansion into makeup. And one of the reasons why is because, especially right now in our current climate, there is a lot of talk about mental health and how we feel as human beings. I think one of the lessons learned from this pandemic is that, we're all human, and, we all need and want love. And it's just as simple as that, make the best decisions going forward for everyone. And so this campaign, this red, you know what? Let me show you the lipstick. So this is the first time I'm actually showing. I do have a promo video on my page, but this is I don't know if you can see that.
Move it closer.
Move it closer. Okay.
There you go.
Yep. The actual case, the tube.
Oh, wow.
And Yeah.
So the casing is like laser cut?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
black. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see it has some texture design there as well.
Right.
And so that's what the lipstick looked like. It'll come in a red velvet bag.
Ooh,
And so
that's
that's Red.
nice.
That's Red Queen. That's the lipstick. And the campaign. So Red Queen campaign is about empowerment, and it's about feeling good, and it's about identifying how you are a queen in your life, whatever that is. You know, where we're all queens, we all deserve to create and live the life we deserve and the life we want.
Right.
And that's basically what it is. So I have some women that are going to be a part of the campaign. I'm also looking for men if they're interested as well. But it's just to show how you are a queen in your life, and hopefully by sharing our stories, it's going to inspire other people who may be struggling, who may have anxiety or depression. It's just to you are beautiful, you're bold, and you're a queen, and that is the basis of the campaign.
All right. So I mean, I'm here for all of the women empowerment. I'm here for all of the encouragement. I'm here for, treating yourself like royalty. I know that even with this pandemic and, people being shut in, or even our essential workers, like they're like, I mean, they are basically saving the whole world right now. Like at this point, they are basically saving the whole world. And not really getting what I feel as though is the right amount of recognition that they should be getting or that they deserve. So I'm definitely here for the Red Queen campaign. If there are, any parties who are interested in participating in the campaign, how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, they can go to my website and leave their email address. And I will send out a mass email to everyone. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm most active there at Olivia Rose Luxury. You can DM me your email address if that's easier. Just contact me. I'm looking for full representation of all of us. Again, and that's one of my company values. We soar as humans and partners. And customers are our rose bloom. So I want to hear from customers, from people around the world, if this is something that's important to you, and if you have maybe something to share that you think that may inspire others. Again, you can follow me on Olivia Rose Luxury, DM me your email address. You can also leave your email address when you go to my website. There's a pop-up there, and you'll also receive updates on sales and events, etc.
Amazing, amazing. Jamila, thank you so much for being on Minority Report. I appreciate you. I appreciate, what it is that you're trying to do, creating a luxury brand. Because I think sometimes when we see people of color, we see Black people, period, I think our minds instantly go to urban because that's what the media has portrayed and that's what we've been force fed. And I think people don't really consider that Black people can create luxury anything, luxury clothing lines, luxury cosmetics, luxury skincare, and you're here to stop that, to cut that off and present products that are luxurious, that do make you feel good, but also are good for you on the inside and the outside. And then you're also trying to empower other individuals, especially in a time when we need it the most. So I appreciate all of your efforts. I'm cheering for you. That I'm cheering for you. I'm wishing you the best in all of your business endeavors, and I'm praying that you continue to grow and expand and offer the world everything that you have to give. So again, thank you so much for being on Minority Report. If you appreciate this video, you like this video, definitely give me a great big thumbs up. All of Jamila Garrett's information for Olivia Rose Luxury will be down in the description box. You can also check out my blog because I will also be putting it on my website, not just on my YouTube channel. So head on over to minorityreporttvshow.com/blog. And thank you for tuning in, and I will check you guys out next time.